So, Prema's in Brazil, and any donations we collect today, Sea Lily's going to be sending them to her for the building of Tara Lynn. So we're going to have a Tara place, Tara retreat in Brazil. So I wanted to begin by sharing the 4 thoughts that turn the mind to the practice of Dharma. This precious human body that is free and well endowed. Meditate on this precious human existence. From now on, we must make use of it. The second thought that turns the mind to Dharma is that the world and all it contains is impermanent. Our life as a being is fragile as a bubble of water. At the time of death, only Dharma is of benefit. Let us practice diligently. The third thought that turns the mind to Dharma is karma, cause and effect. At the time of our death, we may not obtain freedom if our previous actions take control of us. Let us therefore abandon harmful actions and use our time to carry out beneficial actions. Let us daily examine the stream of our being. So the third thought that turns the mind is the biggest one with the karma. It has some lovely, it reminds me of a St. Francis prayer. May I observe the 10 non-virtuous and virtuous deeds. May I not hurt but help. May I not take but give. May I not be immoral sexually but moral. And I had to look up that, what does that mean? Because we've made a commitment to Prema for moral sexual conduct. That means that we care about the other person's feelings. May I not promote discord but harmony. May I not lie but tell the truth. May I not speak idly but purposefully. May I not speak aggressively but kindly. May I not harbor negative thoughts but positive, helpful, encouraging thoughts. May I not covet the possession or position of another, but rejoice in the virtues, merits, and achievements of all beings. May I not hold incorrect view about the Dharma, but may I seek the truth. And when I know the truth, may I live by the truth. May I root out the 6 poisons. Where there is hatred, let me sow love and compassion. Where there's greed, generosity, ignorance, wisdom, desire, equanimity, jealousy, rejoicing, and arrogance, humility. May I instill the 6 perfections, generosity, skillful means, patience, perseverance, meditative absorption, and prajna, or penetrating insight. The last thought that turns the thought mind to Dharma is the unsatisfactoriness of conditioned existence. May I see that all places, friends, joys, and possessions in this cycle of existence continually torment us because of the 3 kinds of suffering. So these 3 kinds of suffering. One is to experience something unpleasant. The second type of suffering is when something that was joyful is no longer joyful. The third kind of suffering is this all-pervading dissatisfaction with conditioned existence. They are like the feast offered by the executioner when he leads us to our execution. Having cut off all attachment, let us diligently accomplish enlightenment. So I wanted to just say a little word about what is Dharma, because there's a lot of different teachings. And what we're doing, the Tara practice, the type of Dharma we're doing, is called deity yoga. So when we dance the qualities of Tara, we are wanting to embody them. We are wanting to see Tara in everything before us. We are wanting to see Tara in our own heart, in our own being. This is deity yoga. And I wanted to share that a very exciting day today in the deity yoga department. We have Majig. It's Majig's birthday. And here is something Majig said. Love, compassion, and the resolve for enlightenment. These three are the life tree of my Dharma system. Don't be without these three attitudes, even for a second. So, Majig Labdrum was 11th century Tibetan yogini. She was a real woman whose teachings and practices of Chud, and my understanding of Chud is it's making friends with our demons, feeding our demons, giving what they need to them so that we can work together. The teachings and practices of Chud have profoundly influenced all schools of Tibetan Buddhism. She was unique in being both a woman and Tibetan, diverging from traditional norm of male Indian Buddhist masters. Her life is an inspiring story of a committed practitioner, at times beggar woman, brilliant teacher, mother, and lineage founder. This extraordinary yogini lived from 1055 to 1153, and her birthday is today, May 5th. So one of the ways that we can honor Majig is to engage in the Prajnaparamita practice. Now this is another deity that we can aspire to be like. She is the perfection and transcendent wisdom. She's another version of the Great Mother. And I wanted to share with you her sutra. It's called the Prajnaparamita Hridaya Sutra, Heart of Perfect Wisdom Sutra. So I'm going to read it like a chant, but I want you to be able to understand it. So it'll be a half chant and half reading. Om, homage to the blessed, holy, perfect wisdom. Avalokiteshvara, holy bodhisattva, moving in deep, perfect wisdom, saw below the 5 heaps. These he saw in essence empty. O Shariputra, form is emptiness, and emptiness is form. Not separate from form is emptiness. Not separate from emptiness is form. What is form that is emptiness? What is emptiness that is form? Like this are feelings, thoughts, impressions, consciousnesses. Here, O Shariputra, all phenomena are marked with emptiness and not created, not destroyed, not impure, not pure, not deficient, not complete. O Shariputra, therefore in the emptiness is no form and no feeling, thought, impression, consciousness, no eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, no form, sound, smell, taste, touch, or thought, no element of eyes, and so forth. To no mind, consciousness, element, no ignorance, no end of ignorance, and so forth. To no old age and no death, no end of old age or of death, no sorrow, cause, or end, no path, no knowing, no attainment, and no non-attainment. Thus, O Shariputra, with this non-attainment does a bodhisattva on the perfect wisdom place reliance, thus removing thought obstruction. With no thought obstruction is no fear. Beyond all error, we are certain of nirvana. Buddhas of the past, the present, and the future all awaken to the highest, perfect, and complete enlightenment, relying on the perfect wisdom. Therefore, we should know the perfect wisdom, the great mantra, great, bright, magic mantra, highest mantra, the unequaled mantra, cure of every sorrow, true because not false. In perfect wisdom is the mantra spoken. Gate, gate, paragate, parasom gate. So I'll come back to that. I just wanted to say a little bit about mantra. I don't know if any of you have read Michael Singer. He has a really popular book out called The Unfettered Soul. And he says, if you want to be enlightened, all you have to do is relax. Now, where do we relax? We find relaxation in the present moment. So he says when we look out this beautiful scene, when we're in our monkey mind, we're going, oh, what's that over there I see? Oh, could that child be hurt? Oh, I'm not sure I like that over there. Oh, what's going on over there? I'm not sure. What are they playing? What? You see what I'm trying to demonstrate? Where if we are in a calm mind, it's like a lake with no ripples. And since we're human, and it's hard for us to get to that peaceful mind, mantra helps. Mantra is not the void, it's not the peaceful mind, but it helps us to have nice little happy ripples in our pond instead of the monkey mind churning. So if there aren't any questions or anything, I would like to get up and without music, just with our voice, dance a couple mantras, just simple. Okay, we good? We're going to do Paraprajnamitra and Tara.
Okay.
Okay?